So I'm Victor Vina. I'm assistant professor at Pratt Institute in Brooklyn. I'm here with Lillian, Doremi, and Julian. I would really like to thank our supporters so far. So what are teleobjects? Teleobjects, what is this about? Let me actually show you my favorite teleobject, the magic mirror. You all know this story. I think it's a very interesting device. It's smart and connected to some kind of intelligence. It uses a voice-enabled agent. I think the Grimm brothers call it the slave. It's based on a conversational interface, works based on rhymes, gestural wake-up word, magic mirror, and fantastic effects, thunder, lighting. Most importantly, it provides insights about your personal life. Seems to be about social status, narcissism, if you will. So think about this for a second, too. That's a lot of times looking at the magic mirror. There seems to be clear need and pain, if you will. So, yeah. If we don't have 24/7 connectivity, we start to feel some kind of anxiety. So at Teleobjects, we think we can design connectivity in a more human and meaningful way. For the last year, we've been exploring different metaphors and different form factors in order to materialize connectivity. This is our first product. We have one here today for you to check it out. And we like to call it a companion. And we're specifically targeting millennials. So, yeah. We've spent the last 3 months trying to understand what millennials want from consumer electronics, from smart products, from the connected home, also trying to understand how they communicate through social networks, but also really trying to look for that moment of magic and how to create delightful interactions. We've also understood how we need to design not only for different kinds of customers, but also for different types of emotional states. Think about Alexa. It's like your secretary. It gives you facts. It promises to make your life more efficient and more productive. But millennials don't want to be productive, especially when they're at home. They want to be cool, they want to be entertained, they want to be challenged, they want to be provoked. So we are really looking beyond the digital assistant paradigm and really try to understand how to use these technologies in a more human way. Let's look at some of the use cases that we have identified talking to our customers.
How's the weather?
Knight, C3.
So yeah, this is Ticker. You're welcome to check it out later. So how does this work? How does our technology work? Well, we have designed a product that is not only beautiful outside, but also beautiful inside. It has a character, but it's also neutral enough to fit into multiple people's lives. And we have done it in a way that is also upgradable and expandable. We have designed an app, but also the most interesting part of our technology happens on the cloud. We're using natural interaction. We're integrating physical context from sensors in the device, but also geolocation services, all kinds of real-time content, but also streams of data coming from your social accounts. We apply a cognitive layer, personality profiling to understand who you are, entity extraction to understand what your day is about, and sentiment analysis to guess how you feel about it. And we deliver those insights through a conversational interface. We want to sell this product. I think we have an opportunity here. We're looking at different prices, different sizes, but also we understand hardware as a Trojan horse to sell software. And we think we have an opportunity here to create a marketplace for bots so that millennials can personalize their product and develop different personalities, if you will. Well, look at millennials. This is a huge generation. This is a huge opportunity. Also look at these technological trends. They are all blooming, so we think we have a great opportunity here. We've spent some time really trying to identify how we're going to segment this market, really define this niche opportunity and how we fit among our competition, but also really trying to understand that maybe teleobjects can become friends with these products, develop some relationships, some dialogues, the same way that you choose the best players to create a great team. Well, kind of. This is going to be a long-distance raid. We're going to do crowdfunding. I think it's going to be a great way to get some traction, get some feedback from early adopters to finally define the final specifications of our product. Long-term, starting to look at direct sales, retail later on. We're also thinking, how open should we go? Where is our value? It's definitely not the hardware. It's probably in the cloud. How do we welcome contributions from other users? Really thinking about this. Well, we need a lot of advice and support. This is going to be really difficult. We don't know, many of the things that we need to learn, right? But we also need to find great partners. We're not reinventing the wheel, but we want to make sure that we choose the right services, those which are here to stay. And we understand IoT as the process of creating value out of the integration of multiple services. Good news, hardware is not so hard, still difficult, but there are a number of services, link manufacturing, 3D printing on demand. We can do most of the prototyping in-house and outsource manufacturing and logistics, at least initially, when price is actually not the real deal. Well, we are designers. We understand humans. We are user-centered. We know how to do research. We know how to iterate. We understand media. We understand communication as well. We are really passionate. We're going to make this happen. And also, most of our team are millennials. So this is a product design for millennials by millennials. Hopefully, you're asking, where can I get one for you, for your kids? They're going to love it. Kickstarter, summer 2017. Fingers crossed, if everything works well. Amazon Launchpad, summer 2018. Thank you very much. Would love to hear from you.